I bet that wasn't so bad, was it?
I decide when she goes home. Yeah, why? Were you expecting something else?
You've managed to keep this one alive.
Want sugar with that?
Well, it's not exactly my first rodeo.
Said, stay there!
I think your man just did. You're sharp as a tack, PC Tinker. Got it?
Like the cowardly little nobody you really are.
Sorry. I've got more innocent people to arrest. You want me to spoil the ending?
The honeymoon's been cancelled, the whodunnit begins, and sassy Swain, she's back. Or should that be sassy Connor Swain? Well, she's not the only one who's back, Philly. You're back from your trip last weekend. How was it?
Well, university holidays should be accompanied by a health warning. I still feel absolutely ruined, but yes, I had a wonderful time. Thank you very much.
So you had a bit of a uni reunion, did you?
Yes, and I was about to say, because it's been 10 years, and no, it's been 26 years.
Oh,
it's
dear.
been a long, long time since those days. But yes, how are you?
I'm good. I did not go on a uni reunion, so my liver is still okay this week.
I think I might have to ask Carla for one of her spare kidneys.
Where's Connie when you need her? Little kidney Connie.
Kidney Connie with her kicky legs.
Yep. So it's been 3 weeks since they got wed, and since then we've had exactly 41 seconds of Swarla. And people have been totally cool about it.
Absolutely, because the internet is totally cool about Swarla.
Nobody's panicking. Nobody's freaking out. It's fine. It's totally fine, guys. It's totally fine.
I'm sure no one's atting ITV Corrie to tell them of their displeasure.
Not at all. There has been plenty of Lisa, dear Swain, DS Connor Swain. There's been plenty of her because I guess that's one way to get us to watch the whodunnit.
Well, it's the only way they're going to get us to watch the whodunnit.
It's not the most compelling storyline going around, is it?
Do you know what? What's so weird is like the build up to all of this. I was gung ho. I was like, this is great. I really enjoyed the episode and the whole week of murderous sort of whodunit before the whodunit.
Yep.
And now I'm like, just please put me out. Please put me out of my misery.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a bit of a post Murder Week letdown, hasn't it? A bit of a lull.
Yeah, I think because the characters involved in the whodunit are generally not ones that I'm all that fussed with, and the other sort of storylines that are coming to a head as a result of those 5 characters.
Yep.
I found it quite a hard watch.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 weeks to discuss, so let's go back to Monday the 4th of May. Carla and Lisa have cancelled their honeymoon to be with Betsy.
Can I just say, before we get to that bit,
Yep.
Well, Maggie wasn't remotely dead, was she?
No, Maggie wasn't dead at all. We weren't horrendously wrong. She did have a heart attack and she was in the hospital, so she almost died. We were almost right, but we were not right.
I was thinking, do you think on some kind of like primal level that's what attracted her to Jim, that they both had heart problems?
I don't know. But if I was Ben, I would be fucking worried about my ticker.
Yeah, he's got 0 chance of not dying of a heart attack one day. That man has cardiac arrest whenever he wants to leave the soap written all over him.
I know, especially when like he lives with those 2 women who are always bickering.
And now he's bickering with her too.
I know. So Carla and Lisa have cancelled their honeymoon to be with Betsy. We get a very short but sweet scene on Monday. This is the 41 seconds of Swarla that we've had since the wedding.
We're going to make an entire podcast out of this.
We've done more with less. Betsy comes down the stairs.
Why are you 2 here? Thought you were supposed to be on a flight.
Look, don't look at me. I told him to go.
I thought the thing that was most sad was seeing those 2 little suitcases at the bottom of the stairs. And also, why are they packing so light? Those don't seem like 2 people who pack light.
Don't think they plan to leave the room, so I don't think they needed many clothes.
No, just... actually, I'm not going to list what I think's in that bag.
Oh.
It's a family show.
Oh, it's not a family show, but still. There's a very short but sweet scene with them comforting Betsy.
Not Betsy and something like that.
I'm fine, you should go.
Yeah, well, we will. Just not yet.
Now, did we say that they cancelled their honeymoon so that they can be with Betsy? I meant so Carla could stay with Betsy and Lisa could go to work.
I mean, as if your mum's going to go off on holiday when the body's been discovered on her own street.
Classic.
Yep.
I was about to say classic Swain, but classic Connor Swain, but the Swain.
Yeah, classic Lisa. Classic Lisa. Now, people were a little bit upset because a few weeks ago, Sydney Martin gave this interview in one of the soap mags that said this scene would have a little bit more to it than we actually got. So people were like, what the hell, guys? What happened? Did it get cut? Like, what are you doing? They were very angry.
Yeah, they obviously must have cut something because you're right. She did make quite a statement about it, didn't she? One of those interviews where they were promoting the wedding. I think they miss a trick. They should release all of that stuff. We'd absolutely lap it up. Stick some advertising on the beginning and the end, and they'd make loads of money off it.
Could you imagine? I mean, yes, we want the deleted scenes, but my God, give us some bloopers, guys. Give us bloopers.
Bloopers, yeah.
Like, that will make you some money on the old YouTubes.
I reckon on the old YouTubes, I reckon they could sell a Swarla bloopers DVD. And I reckon, actually, no, because that would cost them money to make.
They are not going to, mate, they're not going to sell DVDs to the age group of people.
Us?
No.
Us?
But
I know what DVD is.
I don't have a DVD player. I'd have to.
No, me neither. But I'd still buy it. I'd still 100% buy it.
We'd sort it
so
out.
would you.
Sort it
if they released any kind of Swarla bloopers, behind a paywall with advertising, with a charitable donation, whatever you want to do, ITV. Honestly, we would pay good money. We're a lot of this demographic are women of a certain age with disposable income. Mainly gay. Mm-hmm. Give us the goods.
Yeah, give us the goods, ITV. Come on, make a little cash on the side. Let's do this. Anyway, so Lisa, off she goes to work.
Aren't you meant to be on a play?
Yeah, we postponed it.
So she goes in and she's like, look.
Should we just skip this next bit where you have a go at me about coming into work when I should be off and just let me know if the pathologist report's through yet?
Don't even, Kit. She's like, shift, get out of the chair. She sits down, they've got the pathology report back. And he talks through it as we got to sort of go through all of the suspects.
Yeah, and there was a scene with Todd where he gets his wedding pictures, and I think a few of them were in that scene, weren't they? And they were sort of panning between them.
Yeah, I think maybe that was on Monday, yeah.
Yeah, it was on Monday, because I've got it on my notes on Monday. Because I wrote down Theo and Todd's wedding pics took longer than when we used to send them to Boots for processing in 1995.
I don't know what Boots is.
Oh, you don't know what Boots is?
For the international listeners, please enlighten us on what is Boots.
Boots nowadays is just a kind of a big chemist with other things in it, but it used to do photo processing.
Yeah, okay, yep.
In 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, like back in the day, it was 2 weeks,
I
and
know,
then it was like a day, and then it was an hour. And I reckon those photos took even longer than they would have done in 1995. So I suppose it was for the story.
Yeah, absolutely. Most things are these days.
Anyway, who cares? Theo's dead now. Woohoo!
Exactly. So we're going through all the suspects, and is anyone convinced that the suspects that they have, their official suspects that they've released, do we think that any of them have done it?
I would like for Christina to be involved, only because I just think she's so camp and soapy, and it seems currently quite implausible. She keeps sort of going, oh no, lovey, you don't worry about it, lovey, and it's like, oh, it'd be brilliant if it turned out to be you. But no, not. I mean, I don't genuinely care a great deal who it is.
No, but do you think it is any of the ones that they've released? So we've got Christina, we've got Summer, we've got Gary, we've got Todd, we've got George, and then the very last scene of the episode, we've got Danielle, Theo's ex-wife, putting some flowers down at the place where he fell to his death, and she is also on the official suspects list. But do we think any of them did it? Because I don't.
Oh, yes. Well, that seems to be the way you were leading me with that question.
Yeah.
I would like it if it was Christina. Do I think it is Christina? I'm always wrong, so probably not.
I would like it to be Summer. I think that would be interesting. However, I do not think it. We'll talk about this later a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much. Don't worry, guys.
We've got so much Swarla to cover.
I know, right? I know. But I don't think it's any of them. But we'll talk about that later. Let's get back to... Yeah, so people were already freaking out about the lack of Swarla and the lack of upcoming storylines, because obviously there was a bit of a preview of the next couple of months, and they don't really have a storyline coming up. So people were totally chill with all of that. No one panicked. It was fine.
I'm sure they did. I assume everyone was very, very calm and everyone's really pleased with the coverage. It would be absolutely splendid for them to be in every week, every episode. But I suppose there must be some kind of contractual obligation for Tyrone to appear in the pub occasionally.
If we have to. Look, it's about balance, isn't it? Like, if people are like losing their shit over them not being on screen, then that's extreme. But is it reasonable to expect us to see a little bit of Swarla post-wedding? Come on.
It would have been nice. I would have liked to have known about, what happened. Because I've liked the little bits in the week where people have sort of mentioned the wedding. It's been very sparse, but the occasional moment where you're like, oh yeah, I'd love to know more about that. But yeah, I suppose we do particularly like that storyline. And of course, as much as this podcast is the Swarlanation Street focus, it's not their focus. So I suppose they have to move to other storylines. But I would have liked to have seen married life.
Yeah, just a little bit. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. We'll work with what we've got. So on Tuesday,
We just need a word with Todd.
Lisa and the silent detective drop by number 11 to speak to Todd. Christina is really, really jumpy.
I'm sorry about all this mess. We've just had our dinner. Yeah, we had some cheese on toast.
As she tries to conceal a blood-stained jumper of George's.
Yeah, George's bloody jumper.
He's just totally calm. She is hilarious this episode because she's acting so suspicious.
She is, but suspicious seemingly on George's behalf.
Yeah. Lisa's let them know that Theo's death was a murder, and that kind of makes Christina a little bit more jumpy. Lisa then...
Apologies to go over this again, but you say you were here at number 11 Coronation Street.
That's right, yeah.
One thing that I do hope for this storyline is that they don't make Lisa look stupid. As a detective, I want OG Swain. She's copped a lot over the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of chatter about conflict of interest.
Oh, because they're all basically related to the suspects.
Yeah, you've got Lisa, you've got Kit, and you've got Adam. They're full-time characters. Their jobs mean that they're going to be part of this, and it's ridiculous to think that they wouldn't be just because they're whatever. I have no problem with this. It's fine. And I also don't think that Lisa has been anything but professional, and she's not like, she can't be too nice, can she? She can't be too like puppies and roses when she is interviewing people about a fucking murder. But I don't think she's been too harsh either. So, I'm so far I'm happy with how she's been portrayed.
Coronation Street cannot afford other detectives to be involved, so it has to be them. As the wedding song went, it has to be you. So that's how it is.
It seems like they can afford one extra detective, but he's not allowed to speak.
Oh, the mute one. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you suppose because it costs more for him to speak?
I think so.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think she's been good so far, and I think she's been copying a lot of flack that she doesn't deserve. So shut the fuck up, people.
Yep.
Leave her alone. She's doing her job.
You booked a flight to go to Thailand.
My mum and my brother are out there. Yes.
Lisa's questioning Todd.
Now, you called a taxi to take you to the airport.
Correct.
But the taxi came, but you didn't go.
I was in the taxi when I realised I didn't have my phone.
So you abandoned your plan to get away from Theo because you didn't have your phone?
This is the only thing that I thought, really, Lisa? Not everyone has a dodgy ex providing them with new phones so that they can go on the run, okay?
Oh God, don't you start.
Sorry. That's the only time I'm going to mention it. But, like, she was really hard on him. Be like, what, really? You went back for your phone? It's like, yeah. Like, these days, you can't really do much without your phone. Your tickets are on there. Like, you can't really do anything without your phone. So, yeah, he went back for his phone. That was the only thing I thought she was being a little bit silly about.
Yeah, and if she hadn't had her phone during the time period we'll never discuss again, we would never have had Corriedale. So, thank goodness.
That was the only thing that I was, like, not okay with. But everything else, I thought she was just doing her job.
Lisa Swain has been to see Todd. This could be bad for you.
And why is that then?
Ninja Swain walks in on George, admitting basically to having Theo's blood on his jumper.
Excellent timing.
Excellent timing, because he was just so innocent, wasn't he?
Whose blood is that?
Theo's.
Oh, it's Theo's.
Yeah, from the struggle to get him in the bathroom.
Not from anywhere else.
Like,
Yeah, in real life, you'd be like, oh, you're far too honest for your own good, wouldn't you, if you knew someone like that?
Yeah, well, look what happened to Roy.
Oh, Saint Roy.
Basically, Lisa walks in on them and he looks guilty as hell, so she arrests him.
Mr. Silverton's blood is on your shirt. He must have been bleeding
yeah,
from the struggle.
he was going for Todd, so I hit him.
Now, that is our first arrest of an innocent person.
Well, we don't know that he's innocent. We just very much assume it.
I'm assuming that that's innocent count number 1. Because he's the first arrested, I'm going to assume he's definitely not guilty.
Oh, you never know. You just never know. But I can't imagine he has anything to do with it.
No. The only other thing I will say about Tuesday is Summer's burn book. What the fuck? Is she like 5?
My God, it was like one of those Dear Diaries we used to make in like 1994.
It's like Mean Girls.
It is like Mean Girls. I suppose that the reason it's there is presumably to be evidence at some point.
Yep.
Because I can't imagine she hides it very well.
But like, are we to believe that Summer's gone home and has written Theo is a fugly? like.
Also, how old is Summer? She must be early 20s, is she?
Her and Amy are the same age. They're either 20 or 21 or something like that.
Ah, okay, so a bit younger than I thought.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but still too old for a diary.
Too old for a diary, yeah.
Too old for bubble font diaries. No, thank you.
Bubble font. It was bubble font.
Yeah, it definitely was. I'm only envious because I'm so shit at art I can't even do bubble font, but whatever.
Now, what day is it in Weatherfield? Nobody fucking knows, because we had a whole week of April the 23rd, and then it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday this week are the same day, and I think the same happens next week as well.
It does, yeah, it does.
So who knows? I assume that they're just going to try and magically make it back to the whatever date it is in the next couple of weeks. At some point, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, we'll probably stuff a week into a day or something.
Yep. So Wednesday is a continuation of pretty much the same day as Tuesday, and we have George being interviewed by Lisa and the silent detective.
I've watched every cop show going, me.
And Lisa isn't going to trip him up.
He's so naive. I don't understand. I mean, Adam, the sort of permanent brief for everyone in the entire Weatherfield area.
Well, now that Dee Dee's gone, they're getting low on solicitors.
There'll be a new one soon, won't there? But no, now that he's there, why is he not advising his client to not say shit like that?
I don't know. Why is he also representing a client that last week he was against in a defamation suit?
But again, I suppose they
interest.
can't afford briefs. Not
No.
knickers, to be clear, not pants. I mean underwear. I mean people briefs.
Yeah. Yep. Now, one of my favourite writers, Carmel Morgan, wrote this episode, and I did like that Lisa was quite sassy.
Yes, I liked it, but I felt she had to be because he was actually being. We've already spoke about this, like the love thing. I found that really patronising.
Okay. So I find it funny when he calls her love, but you find it patronising.
Well, I just think it must be really aggravating as a female, like interviewing in those circumstances, because I bet that sort of stuff happens a lot, like where they're like, "What do you know, love?"
Yeah. No. Look, in that situation, it would probably drive me insane. To be honest, it probably would. And if it was anyone else, I think I would be really angry. But something about George.
Yeah, you're right. It's George, isn't it? He's a gentle giant.
Because I don't think half the time he doesn't mean to say it. He's like, "Oh, love." It's how
it's
he
like
speaks.
an affectation, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And it's quite a northern thing, I suppose.
But Lisa says,
You seem affronted to be here.
Oh, give me strength.
Yeah, he does lose it, but I guess that's to show the audience of his innocence.
well,
It's quite a temper you've got there, George.
try being wrongly accused of murder, love.
Yeah, love, all the loves.
He's fed up, but he's got the fed up attitude of a person that has done nothing wrong.
Yeah. I suppose if I was accused of murder and being interviewed by the police, I'd feel pretty affronted.
She puts a picture of a flying pig brooch that was covered in blood in front of him and says,
For the tape, I'm showing Mr. Shuttleworth a photograph of a brooch that was found at the flat. It's covered in blood, DNA results to follow. Have you seen this brooch before?
does this belong to you, George?
Yeah, whose is the shitty brooch? I mean, clearly not George's. I mean, that seems a ridiculous question, but it's...
Not really, because it belongs to Summer.
Oh, it does it? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Of
It
course it belongs to Summer.
Again, I'll say, Summer, are you 5?
Yes, what is with her? Like,
I
has she got some sort of stunted teenage growth development thing going on?
Perhaps it's because she's lost 3 fathers.
I mean, that is clumsy, isn't it?
Clumsy.
God, it's surprising she's still even standing in that circumstance.
Yep.
God, the trauma that young lady's been through. No wonder
know.
she caved his head in with a pig brooch.
Or did she?
Or did she? No one
Dun,
cares.
dun, dun. No one gives a fuck.
Dun dun dun.
No one gives a flying pig brooch fuck.
No one. Exactly that. And also, like, it's so muddy because the guy was such a bastard.
Yep.
Like, who cares who killed him? I know we should care who kills him, but also he was a wrong un.
Look, if you can't keep him locked up, straight justice, it's just going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, street justice.
Street justice.
Street justice.
Coronation Street Justice. That's the spin-off series.
Some would argue that that's what Coronation Street is currently. There's always been a lot of whinging about, it's too much police now.
Yeah. But if you moved it to After Dark and let them swear, I would watch that show.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the amount of,
Oh, fuck off, Kit. Could you imagine if Lisa got to tell him to fuck off?
Yeah.
That would be
Imagine
so
the
good.
amount of swear words that would come out of Carla's mouth as well. You could
I would
just
love that.
imagine. That
I
would
would
be
love
brilliant. Yeah, me too.
That's my show. That's my kind of show.
Yeah, Street Justice coming soon.
Street Justice. Oh no, that's Hollyoaks.
No, that's Hollyoaks. We'll get to that later.
So next up it's Christina's turn in the chair.
How would you describe George's relationship with Theo?
Oh, hated him.
Yes, Lovey. Now, Lovey, I think what you mean, Lovey, is, I don't know. I just love it. I hope it's her.
She's just fantastic.
Great Corrie.
Yeah, great Corrie. I love her and George. She's just great. She was just great.
What were you planning to do with the polo shirt?
Yes,
She was so suspicious.
Wash it, bin it.
You haven't answered my question. And then she's like, I wish I'd burnt it. It's like, oh, really?
Yeah, because that's not suspicious at all.
I did love when she was defending George, saying he's a lover, not a fighter.
Everything that comes out of her mouth is funny.
I don't know why, but I just thought that was hilarious.
In a police interview as well. It seems so inappropriate.
I know.
Why didn't George go with you to pick up Todd?
Now, why didn't George go with Christina to pick up Todd? That is a good question, and I think that is a good question.
Please don't make me debate it. I don't
Okay.
want to talk about this murder.
Okay, fine. All right, cool.
No, I'm joking. We must.
I mean, look, he was drunk, so I understand why he didn't drive the car.
Yeah.
But, like, she was going to pick him up. Like, Todd rings and says, please come and get me. Theo's been chasing me. Can you come and pick me up from this place? George wouldn't let Christina go alone if Theo is still running around. So at that point, they must know that he's dead.
Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. My duffel bag theory is still in play here.
Oh my God, I forgot about your duffel bag theory. I mean, it's about as interesting as all the other theories, isn't it? Like,
Pretty much. Well, I mean, it's got nothing on the flying pig brooch theory, but...
No, the flying pig boat theory is a good one.
So, yeah, and then Lisa says...
So George was alone when you went on your mercy dash?
Oh, right. I see where this is going, okay. So, you think that when I went to fetch Todd, George went to finish off Theo?
Doesn't matter what I think. We deal in facts.
I like the way she said that.
Yeah, it kind of is true, but yet they're not being presented with many facts, which is presumably where the brooch, the scaffolding and all these other things are going to come into play.
Yep.
And also, I thought it was interesting, the only other thing I'll say is Kit, talking to David about David potentially cheating on Shona. It's like, hello?
Oh, yeah.
Kit's interviewing him and he's talking about potentially cheating on Shona. It's like, Kit, mate, come on.
Yep. Let's just not mention that. Okay, Thursday. It took till Thursday, but we finally get our first DS Connor Swain.
Lisa, love. Connor Swain.
Eventually.
Well,
Eventually. Because George says, oh, Lisa love. DS Swain. DS Connor Swain. He got there in the end.
also, right at the start of the episode, doesn't matter who it was because you don't like Ken, but Ken was coming out of his door, and I noticed there was a Ring doorbell, and I noticed there's quite a few Ring doorbells in Coronation Street. Why are they not just looking at the Ring doorbells? Because that would presumably have all the footage on it.
Now, you won't care about this, but, and maybe this doesn't even count because maybe Toya was driving the bistro van around kidnapping people at the time, but not even last year, in 2024, when they were trying to prove Joel bought the abortion pills and had them sent to Dee Dee's flat.
Oh, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah. Remember, she buzzed on the door and then she looked and saw where the bistro van is usually parked, and it has a camera, and she got the footage from that camera.
Yeah.
And it shows the front area of Dee Dee's flat, which is now Todd and Theo's flat, which is now Todd's flat.
Which is now... No, I'm joking. Yeah, I as soon as I saw that Ring doorbell, I thought, I wonder whether at some point footage will, from one of the many places where there is footage, whether that will come into play to finally put us out of our misery with the storyline.
Todd and Theo had a ring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's either going to be there or it's not, or footage is only available when it needs to be for plot, basically.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's one of the possible get-outs for, finishing this storyline. As because the thing with Coronation Street with these storylines is they take ages and ages and ages and ages and ages, and then a bit like a roller coaster. It's over in seconds.
Yeah.
It's really mad how they do that. So I imagine that this is what's going to happen, and maybe one of the outs is video footage.
Maybe, but not Gary's video footage. So she says, no, George, we're not here for you. We're here for Gary. And for some reason, she puts her hand on his wine bottle.
Yes, what was she doing? Was she just sort of twiddling the top of it?
Did she want a drink?
Oh, God, don't. This storyline is driving us all to drink. No wonder they're drinking so much this week in Coronation Street.
She's so bored. She needs a bottle of wine to get her through this interrogation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she brings Gary down to have a talk to him.
So remind us, where were you the night of Thursday, the 23rd of April?
Like I said, I was at the yard working late.
How late?
I don't know, got back about 10:15, something like that.
That is a late one. Is that normal for you?
Now, look, she does seem quite pissy throughout this, but I'll tell you, I think it's because Gary was supposed to be at her wedding reception, not doing paperwork at the builder's yard. Like, what are you doing, mate? Like, are you too good for us?
You think she's affronted that he wasn't at the wedding reception? I love that.
To be honest, not really. I don't think she cares if he was there or not.
Incidentally, before that scene, Sally makes reference to the wedding in the pub.
When they're looking at their photos, they see Gary leaving Todd's flat that night.
Yeah.
So, who cares? So they're like,
I take it you've got a CCTV in the yard.
He's like, nah, well, it's deleted, like, because he deleted it. And Lisa's like, well, don't worry, we'll get our techie on it. He's real good.
Takes it personally if he can't crack something. He goes all man versus machine. So hopefully he'll be able to retrieve it for us.
Maria is a Gary no-mates, sitting in the bistro waiting for Gary to show up to lunch. But instead, Lisa shows up and says,
Hi, Maria. Oh, yeah, you're right. I know you're supposed to be meeting Gary, but what's happened? We've taken him in for questioning, and we'd like a quick chat with you too, if that's all right.
I know you were supposed to be meeting Gary, but we've got him down at the station, and now it's your turn.
Why do they all just go? Why don't they say no? They're not being arrested, are they? They're not actually being arrested.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you? If you've got nothing to hide, why wouldn't you want to come down and have a chat?
Yeah, well, I don't know, because, I'd be like Maggie was. I'll come down at some point in the next few weeks. You remember a few weeks ago?
Yeah. You'd be a complete bitch just like Maggie.
Well, I'd certainly think twice before going to be questioned down a police station, yeah.
As she came to collect Maria, I did have to laugh because as much as we're like, conflict of interest, whatever, doesn't matter, it does make me laugh that she's literally bringing someone down to question someone with the exact same last name as her. It's like Maria Connor, Lisa Connor Swain, Like, literally, you are somehow now related.
Well, you know, maybe they'll get the mute detective in. Oh, that's a good idea for a TV series.
Mute detective. You'd save a lot on writers, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's pretty much all that happens on Thursday, I think.
I have one non-detective related thing to say about this episode, and it is, why didn't Jodie take the sausage roll with her? It's like one of the most portable snacks.
I just could not care less.
But it's like, why would you leave? Like, you can just put it in your hand, Jodie. You could just take it with you. You're obviously hungry. Take the sausage roll. Anyway, that annoyed me no end.
Yeah, I don't care. And that was it for the week. That was last week because she was not on Friday. But is there anything on Friday that you would like to chat about while we're here?
Only that Todd had been in that pub all week, and he was, I mean, he'd managed more than a 90s binge drinker. I counted like lager, bitter, white wine, brandy.
So basically your weekend, your uni mate's weekend? Yeah.
It was exactly like that.
Yep.
Except I didn't see him drink any WKDs. But apart from that,
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to assume they are cheap premix.
oh my God, it's like a blue Alco Pop.
Yeah.
As a present, my girlfriend said, here, take this as a, like, because it'll remind you of university. And it was this big bottle of what we thought was WKD, which was like a blue Alco Pop, which everyone used to like. Anyway, when we opened it, it was actually shots, and it looked like toothpaste, and it wasn't very nice at all, and it was not very nice the next day either. It didn't repeat well on me.
Okay, good to know.
Basically, Todd drank a lot that week, which presumably explains why he was so fucking horrible the next week.
Yeah, he was a knobhead all week.
Yeah, he was a bit of a prick. Maybe he was just having a raging hangover.
I mean, look, I guess you're not having the greatest time, but still, why do you have to be such a knobhead, mate?
Yeah. It's not like your violent ex-husband's just been murdered.
Exactly, and that you're in the frame for it. I mean, what do you got to be worried about?
Well, not yet. That'll be some point soon.
Then we come to this week. So, Monday, Sassy Swain is back.
If we arrested everyone around here for looking a bit shifty, there'd be nobody left.
You know what? She's going to give it a good crack.
Yeah, she definitely will. We'll have to have 6 people in at least.
Did you put sugar in this?
Try and look after you.
Lisa is trying to prevent Kit from getting diabetes.
Do we believe Gary's alibi or what?
It's about as dodgy as your aftershave, mate.
Kit's not wearing any aftershave, but maybe he should.
Yeah, that back and forth. The old brother-sister banter's back.
I know that they've always talked about this brother-sister banter kind of thing, and I've rarely seen it. But since she came back after the whole didn't make it to Spain thing, I have found that they have been a little bit more, like, it's been there, and it was definitely there in this episode.
What does Sarah think?
Sarah likes the way I smell.
About Theo. You know, she's close to Todd, isn't she? So, has she spoken to him since it happened? Might have told her some stuff.
If you're asking me to ask Sarah to do a bit of snooping, that's not going to happen. I don't take my work home with me.
And you don't do much of it here either.
It was very good. She was very good.
Also, he definitely does take his work home with him because he talks to Sarah about it all the time.
This is true.
I've just done a double shift yesterday.
And some of us missed our honeymoon.
You'd never know she was actually married if you just watched these last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Like, some of us missed our honeymoon. Yeah. Weren't you supposed to be looking after Betsy?
Yeah, where the fuck is
How's
Betsy?
Betsy doing? Is she doing okay? Have you seen her in the last week, or
could they not have contracted her at least to be involved, given that she was the person who found the body? I hadn't even thought about that.
No, we don't see. We haven't seen Carla, and we haven't seen Betsy since last Monday. They got their 40 seconds a fortnight, and they're done.
Yeah, I mean they've presumably done their allotted share for the whole year already, and it's only May.
Go home and look after Betsy. Why are you at work?
Well, she's and then she goes to the pub.
Then they go to the pub, so the honeymoon is over.
There they are, Manchester's finest.
I detect into sarcasm there.
That all you can detect, love.
And then did they have to sit so unreasonably close to each other?
They did, for plot.
What I missed?
Oh, Sean's just cracked the case.
Oh, right.
To know someone's working on it. But I'm just supposed to be patient, aren't I?
Look, mate.
If you lot had kept him locked up, none of this would have happened.
All right, I think you've had too much to drink.
Yeah, all right, Todd, that's enough now.
I don't think he's done it, but I'm not sure that he doesn't know who did it, or he's... I'm not going to wait. Like, let's not wait to the end because we don't care enough. But basically, I think that Summer has defended herself when he's attacked her. She's defended herself, and she has left that flat thinking that she has killed him.
Yeah.
But then somebody else, Miles, Theo's son, has come in and finished him off.
Kids.
Kids, I know. That's my theory. But I think what's happened is Todd might know something. I think Gary might know something. I think they kind of maybe think they are protecting Summer, because Summer thinks that she did it, but Summer didn't actually do it. That's what I think the twist is.
Yeah.
But also, who cares? Who cares?
Who gives a flying pig brooch?
Who gives a flying burn book fuck?
Fuck off with your bubble writing.
So this is pretty much, this is all that basically happens here, is that they're talking about a suspect meters away from that suspect in the pub.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Conflict of interest. Shut up. Cool. So then Tuesday, we've got Lisa on screen for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. And
it's still the same day, isn't it?
Yeah,
Again.
so again, Tuesday is an extension of Monday. Are they still in the pub? They're still in the pub.
He was intimidating a police officer. 2 police officers, actually.
Were you intimidated? I mean...
Maybe Kit was. I don't know.
Also, whoever gave Todd the direction to have an aggressive stare, it didn't land. It really was bad.
You weren't shaking in your boots? You weren't intimidated by Todd?
No, it was more the classic smell your fart acting sort of face, I thought.
Yeah. I mean, basically all that happened is they sat there drinking a pint and thinking that he was guilty.
Maybe what he meant was, if you hadn't have let him out, then I wouldn't have had to kill him.
That's one interpretation.
And that was it. 1 minute and then we're done.
Yeah, that was it.
Tuesday. Done. Moving on.
Yeah.
Was there anything else in Tuesday that you wanted to mention?
Just that there's a lot of roadworks.
Is there?
Yeah, it took him ages to get him not to the train station or the airport.
I do have to say, I don't care about this Will storyline at all. But Tim, he had me tearing up. He was so good in this episode.
Agreed.
He was so good.
It was a great two-hander in the car, and I found it surprisingly moving to see the echo of child abuse, like as an adult, as a person who was abused as a child and is now sort of in their 40s, suddenly realising that what they thought was like, cool and like, yeah, I got to shag someone older and aren't I a stud? And then going, oh, fuck, here's the mirror image of what that looks like when you're 14, 15. I found it surprisingly moving, which is more than the car did.
Yeah. I think it's the next episode, but basically Sally has been trying to get Tim to confront Trisha for what happened to him.
Yeah.
By the end of the week, he does, and she kind of brushes it off. But what do you think about the possibility of her having had Tim's child back in the day?
Ooh. I mean, it's entirely possible.
They won't bring her girls back, but they'll bring in other kids. Why not?
Oh, I'm so sorry. But Sophie is not coming back anytime soon. I'm so sorry, Ali. I'm sad for you.
I know. But anyway, I just thought that was a thought. It was just potentially, I mean, it feels like something they would do. Long lost child. Why not?
Oh, I mean, they definitely do it. I mean, they could do 4 or 5. You never know. Like, this always happens.
Well, he's already had one. He's already had one because Faye was a long lost kid, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, long lost kid number 2 coming up. Why not? So that was that day. So then we've got so then Wednesday. People are a little bit more lenient with Lisa on Wednesday because she wasn't dealing with George or Christina. She was dealing with Megan, and everybody hates Megan.
I'm going to have to rebook my flight because of this. And I appreciate that. But like I said, we have a few more things that we need to go through.
Yeah, and her high ponytail was back, so you knew she meant business.
Her high ponytail was back and appreciated. But Megan's like, well, the only people that think that I had sex with Will is his family. And she's like...
Actually, that's not quite true. What are you talking about?
Will is saying that you did.
I understand this might be upsetting.
Yes, it is. It's very upsetting.
As you can understand, my client's been under a lot of stress recently. This isn't helping.
As I'm sure you can understand, the fact that she was apprehended trying to leave the country doesn't look too good now, does it?
Yeah, take that, you silly old bitch.
Yep. So then she starts to kind of panic. Like, and it was good to see Megan sweat because she's been so arrogant, hasn't she?
Oh, the actress who plays her, I've enjoyed her interviews, and I think she sounds sort of, really jolly, kind soul. And so when you watch her on screen, you're like, oh, that's good. She's good.
She's been she's good. She has been really good.
I like those baddies more, where it's sort of insidious. It's not, you can't quite put your finger on. I know we're going to talk about Dr. Todd in the same way in Emmerdale. It's like those ones that you're like, oh, I really fucking hate you. And I know you're guilty and I know you're a baddie, but you just might get away with it. So I've really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed her swaggering. I enjoyed the sort of her arrogance next to like Lisa's forthright, I'm looking for the truth. I love that.
Oh, finally. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Really? You don't look it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good battle.
Yeah, that had old school OG Lisa vibes. Like, oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
Also, behind on the door it said engaged. I was like, I know it's stupid of me to think this, but I was like, I wish they'd just put married, just for a laugh.
That's really funny because so many times we're like, oh, it says engaged, and we're like, the foreshadowing.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
But now, we should get it changed to married. Or
I mean, I know that's deeply, deeply inappropriate in a police station, but I thought, oh, go on, just for a laugh.
Married.
So, are we done? Can I go? I'm afraid not, no.
She thinks she's going to get off, but no. They charge her. CPS has got enough.
I've just spoken to the CPS and they've authorised charges for causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity.
What?
She's been charged and it wipes the smile off her fucking face pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Thank God for
that. I gotta say, Adam is working overtime this week. He has represented everybody.
He is. I mean, he must live there.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a home. There's no set for him.
Yeah, so where does he live?
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can have Carla's posh flat by the river.
Didn't that burn down?
Probably.
Yep.
You know me. I've got a memory like a sieve.
I actually don't know where him and Alia live. I assume they live together, and I don't know where.
Forgot about Alia.
Most people do.
Oh, such a shame.
She is getting a new storyline that involves her cousin is coming in.
I saw that.
And her cousin is going to date Leanne. So you know what comes after that? The storyline where Alia's cousin dates Toya.
Oh, God.
Because the sisters always date the same men, don't they?
Oh, God, it's gross.
You've got this all wrong.
Can you take her down to the custody sergeant, please, so she can be formally
You're
charged?
making a mistake. This is a mistake. Please, Adam, they're making a mistake.
So they charge her, and then Lisa goes and lets Ben and Eva know that...
I wanted to let you know that we've charged Megan Walsh and we're keeping her on remand. Now, I know it doesn't make up for what you've all been through, but... well, it's a start.
So she won't get out, not this week anyway, and they're very thankful because Eva, hard eyes, Lisa, standard.
Obviously.
Same, Eva, same. That's pretty much it for Wednesday for Lisa.
At the end of the episode, Sam, we only just realised, in inverted commas, because obviously we've known for weeks, that Sam was imagining Will. And at that point, Corrie's social media released something that says, who saw that twist coming? It was like every single person, everyone. No one thought that he was real.
They got ripped into online. People like, I think somebody said there was a Reddit thread that was like, oh, their sarcasm's on point.
I mean, who saw that coming? It's just brilliant. I just thought, everyone. I saw it on Instagram and I thought, I'm not going to reply because I don't want to be a dickhead. But yeah, everyone.
But yeah, everyone saw that coming. So that was Wednesday. Lisa was not on Thursday. And it was very boring. I can't even remember what happened.
Oh, they resolved the Maggie killed her husband in about 10 seconds.
Oh, and she's been kicked out, hasn't she?
But like, again, why are we doing this storyline for so long? And then you just go, oh, it doesn't matter now.
We turned up the heat. She was on the rope. So how's she going to get out of this one? And I'll just tell him. Okay, I'll just tell him, sure.
I just find the resolution of storylines weird.
There's a huge lack of consequence in any storyline.
Yes.
It's a very soap thing, but it's very annoying. It really is, because it makes it hard to care. Yeah. Because, like, there's nothing's going to impact anyone moving forward, so it's hard to care.
It is. And the only other thing that happened was they had Debbie and Maggie at the hotel, and I just cannot unsee the Poseidon Adventure now. It's ruined the hotel for me.
Or has it made it better?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
okay.
we go.
Yeah.
So Friday was today.
Yes, it was today. It's this morning. Hello.
Yeah, well, it's
Hello,
still
Friday.
morning, isn't it? It's still morning over there?
It is, yes. It's. I'm not going to say the time because it'll only make you laugh. Because I'll probably do the whole date and time. And
Yeah, let's save it to the end. Save it to the end. So we had, Lisa was only on screen for 48 seconds today, but she was sassy and I liked it. Kit suspects Gary, and Lisa points out...
And he's also the ex-partner of your current missus.
Right, well, that's got nothing to do with it. The more I think about it, the more I think he's the number one suspect.
Well, good luck proving it.
Was it a bit of scaffolding that was the murder weapon? Was that the insinuation?
I think that's what they suspect, isn't it? But I would be surprised if Gary would have, if it was that he would have just not cleaned it.
Yeah, or got rid of it. Like, he's murdered before, he knows how to get away with it. So, yeah, I don't think Gary is going to just, wash it and put it back in the builder's yard.
They'll obviously find something there because they'll have to arrest him at some point.
So that would assume, if it's a bit of scaffolding, this doesn't make any sense because the scaffolding, like, it wouldn't just be a bit of scaffolding loose lying around. So someone hasn't gone in and picked up a piece of scaffolding and hit him. They've gone in with a bar. So maybe it's not. Maybe they think it was a big long pole that it could be scaffolding, but it turns out to be something else. That's what is probably going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm hoping the CCTV from the builder's yard will do for his alibi.
Bad news on that score, I'm afraid. Digital forensics came back. They couldn't retrieve the footage.
So this tech expert that, goes all man versus machine when he can't get something out of a machine, that she bigged up so much last week, yeah, he couldn't get the CCTV back.
Why not?
I don't know. Do I look like a computer geek?
Well, potentially, Lisa. Yeah, you could be a computer geek.
I don't think she looks like a computer geek, but okay.
She's quite solitary in the manner of a computer geek, that many computer geeks that I know.
Suffice to say, the people that do couldn't recover it, so...
All right, well, I suppose it was a long shot. But with no murder weapon, we're back to square one, aren't we?
Yeah, well, it's that way. So you better stick your thinking cap on, aren't you?
Yeah.
And the kettle while you're at it. Thank you.
Back bossing him around, and this is how it should be. It's how it fucking should be.
Yeah, it was good.
She was so sassy today again. I loved it.
Oh, I love Imaginary Roy, crazy Imaginary Roy with the posh Machiavellian voice. Love a bit of that.
It was just, really? Is this what we're doing? Really? Oh, God. Yeah.
There was a lot of barrel scraping. I suppose they must put all their energies into certain storylines and then be like,
that'll do.
Like all of us at work. No one's constantly tenacious, are they? So it must be quite hard to always be like, okay, let's come up with another zinger. Well, I liked Crazy Imaginary Roy. He was very posh. He lost his Leicester accent.
Asshole, pretty much. He's like, oh yeah, your dad probably doesn't want you.
Yeah, and at the end he was like, when they were sat on the bench, he wasn't sat on the bench, but I love that.
I also did like when Roy told Nick and Toya that he found a tracker in his bag, and then Nick's like, oh yeah, that was me. And Toya's like, you should have spoken to me first. I'm like, Toya, it's his son.
Yeah,
Who do
it's
you
got
think you
absolutely
are?
nothing to do with you.
Oh, Toya. Oh, God. Anyway, that was the week. So, yeah, that was it. Still no closer to a suspect, and we still are no closer to caring.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Agree.
So, next week. So we do get Carla back next week. Oh, thank God. It's been 2 weeks. We miss her.
Thank the Lord. And we do get some Swarla, I believe. A small amount.
Yeah. So there does appear to be a bit going on next week. So we've got Monday. We've got Kit reassures Todd that they're closing in on Theo's killer because he's probably being a knobhead again. But this makes Summer very uncomfortable. So next week, I think it's Summer's turn. It's Summer's turn to be the suspect next week.
Oh, wonderful. I cannot wait.
So George, George, when he's tidying up, he accidentally knocks over Summer's bag and he is horrified to see a page in her burn book. Is that bubble writing? Oh my gosh. Regina George did what? Oh my God.
Jesus, this storyline. Oh God.
Oh God, I know, right? Meanwhile, looking through Lisa's wedding photos.
Yee!
Now, I'm assuming she's at work looking through them with Kit and not at home looking through them with Carla, like we would prefer. But Kit spots a crucial detail that could implicate Summer. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Street justice.
Street
tonight.
justice.
After the watershed. So then Tuesday, Lisa takes Summer in for questioning because it's her turn.
Dun dun dun. Let's all read. I hope we get to read more pages of her diary.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, and then we finally get a flashback that reveals what Summer saw that night.
Good.
Elsewhere, Fizz voices her concerns to Carla about Sarah, that she's lost confidence after she's been bopped on the head, and Carla suggests Michael take over some of the work. Sarah takes offence, and then Roy, and that's that, but then Roy proudly shows off the newly decorated cafe, which looks exactly the same. So what was the point of that story?
There wasn't one, but would
There
you be
wasn't
more
one.
inclined to eat there now it's been redecorated, or would you
It looks
just...
exactly the same, mate. It looks exactly the same.
Yes, because they haven't got the budget.
So why do this storyline? Honestly.
Honestly, I don't know. I
don't
know.
understand why they did the fire if they weren't going to give it a bit of a spruce up. That's Tuesday, then we get to Wednesday. Summer furiously confronts George over his accusations.
That'll be exciting to watch. Oh, God, can this storyline just be over?
I know. Anyway, elsewhere, Michael covers for Sarah after making an error in an order, and Sarah loses her temper. Carla urges her to take time off, later finding her drunk in the Rovers with the rest of the cast.
And I wonder what she was drinking.
Now, on Thursday, Carla calls Sarah into the office and, after revealing that she's putting Michael in charge of the new contract, orders her to take time off. And then Friday, Summer remembers a witness. So we go through all of this crap all week, only for her to go, oh yeah, by the way, I remember somebody, I've got an alibi, by the way, I've got an alibi. So why are we even bothering to watch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
What a waste of a week.
Fucking hell. Anyway, also she's been offered a placement at uni and in America again.
Well, she's lost all of her parents.
Well, she's still got Todd.
Oh, yes, she's got one dad left.
3 down, 1 to go. If I was Todd, I'd be putting her on a plane to America as well because she's dangerous to dads.
She is dangerous. She's dangerous to dads.
Yeah. George confesses to Todd that he told Lisa about Summer and he probably does a bit more smell the fart acting, and that's the end of the week. So dun dun dun, that's it.
Thank God.
The only other thing that we've got potentially coming up that we haven't discussed already is Betsy bags a job.
Yeah, why is it not the factory though? Boo.
Well, it doesn't say where it is, so people are assuming that it's not at the factory, but it could be at the factory. So, Betsy is handed an exciting new opportunity next week when she goes head-to-head for a job at one of Weatherfield's most popular establishments. With only one vacancy to fill, Betsy must put her best foot forward if she's to stand a chance. But can she impress the business owner more than her competitor, given that her rival is someone close to her? Let's hope that they remain on good terms when all is said and done.
Oh, sounds like it's the pub.
It does sound like it's the pub, but is it the pub?
Honestly, have no idea.
Well, maybe she goes for a position somewhere and then she doesn't actually win and she stays at the factory, and to keep her happy, Carla gives her Sarah's job.
Maybe. I doubt it.
But we do want her to stay in the factory, right? I want her to stay in the factory.
Yeah, I mean, to this day, one of my favourite of the kind of Swarla moments is weirdly the bit at the Christmas before last where she goes, "You've all got a bottle of gin," and Betsy goes, "Hey!" and then she goes, "You've got lemonade," and then her face is like, "Boo." I love that moment. I just think it's one of the funniest moments.
And then she goes and steals Sally's and gets absolutely smashed.
Oh, with Mason, R.I.P. Mason. Yes, that's one of my favourite moments. So yeah, I'd love her to stay in the factory.
News. Now, the viewing figures for the wedding episode have come in earlier this week. And the wedding episode, it had just over 4 million viewers, which that figure isn't particularly high. However, what is impressive is that it ranked the 5th most watched program for the entire week. And the only other time an episode has done that this year was Corriedale.
That's wicked.
So, and that also ranked 5th. So it did incredibly well.
Nice.
And on YouTube, I mean, I think we've said it before, usually after about a couple of weeks it does, 20, 30,000 views, the episodes that they put on YouTube.
Yeah.
It cracked 200,000 earlier this week. So it has
Wow.
done phenomenally well, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, the whole week actually did really well. So Monday, it was the 7th ranked program. The Tuesday was the 9th. Wednesday was the 8th. And then the wedding episode was 5th. 5th for the week.
Well, I mean, to be the 5th most watched thing on terrestrial television on that day is like a stupendous, really.
It's great, yeah.
And I'm not surprised because it was a cracking episode. Don't forget Swarla, but just take that sort of out of the equation. Just the episode itself was cracking. It was such a good episode and so full of sort of joyous fun and cracking lines and yeah, it was. I'm glad it's done so well because it deserved to.
I know, you say take the Swarla out of it, but I do think the Swarla might have had something to do with it.
I mean, obviously, never take Swarla out of Coronation Street, but just if I was just a general viewer, I would have enjoyed that episode.
Yeah.
Well, actually, in fact, I made 2 people in my life watch that episode because I was so enamoured by it, and they were both like, "Oh yeah, that's good." So yeah. I'm not surprised that the general viewer liked it.
So, yep, that was a hit. It's good. Now, last Sunday, the BAFTAs, the TV BAFTAs for 20...
I love that. Do you know what? I love the BAFTAs. There's no adverts. You just in the UK, it's all on BBC.
Yep.
And yeah, it's my favourite night of like awards. Because it's all about the telly.
We had a few people from Corrie there. We had Sue Devaney, Gareth Pearce, Tanisha Gorey. Coronation Street was up for Best Soap. It didn't win. It lost to EastEnders, but it did lose to... So the episode that it won for was the live 40th anniversary episode.
Which was... I mean, I do love EastEnders and I do love Emmerdale and I do love Coronation Street, but I think EastEnders, that was so good. That whole year was great. I enjoyed so much of it.
That episode was fantastic. I mean, sure, am I still dirty that they killed off Martin? Yeah, I am. I'll always be dirty that they killed off Martin, but it was a great episode.
Pauline would be spinning in her grave if she wasn't already in hell.
Poor Stacey.
Poor Stacey. I can't wait for her to come back for the Max storyline at Christmas.
Mate, I'm not watching until she comes back.
She's defo coming back. It's defo happening.
She better.
She's amazing. But I think it's a real shame that there's no soap awards this year because I think there'd be so many great storylines to give awards to, and I just think it's a crying shame because I love watching that on the telly as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a shame. But what are you going to do?
C'est la bloody vie.
Now, who else was at the BAFTAs? Who else was at the BAFTAs?
I don't know. Who was at the BAFTAs?
Oh, Brooke Vincent was at the BAFTAs. and that, people, leads us in to Webster Watch.
Rosie! Oh, look at the state of it.
What have you done?
What a slapper. Sophie, what would Jesus say? Hey, babe. Well, knock yourself out with your hymn book. Don't look as tarty on me. Sophie, I'm not tarty.
My daughter's a lesbian.
Shut it, you. Oh, Belton.
Oh, we rattle jokey.
You stop winding it up.
Sophie! Rosie, get off me, you stupid house!
Oh, I'm so glad you've added a little bit of a Hollyoaks twang to that.
I've had to, haven't I?
It's a masterpiece.
So, Brooke Vincent, now last week, Brooke did a day in the life of video for Instagram, and not only was she picking up her BAFTA dress, she was also making the drive down to Liverpool for her first day of filming on Hollyoaks.
Oh, bless her. When she got to see Mick from Brookside.
She did. He put up a post and everything.
Good old Louis.
I don't know how far ahead these guys are filming. I assume pretty much the same. But we'll be seeing her on screen soon enough.
You'll have to be watching Hollyoaks soon.
I will be tuning in. Don't worry about that.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, I mean, I will probably still refer to her as Sophie Webster. So aren't you glad, guys, that we still got Webster Watch? Now, I might not be watching EastEnders until Stacey Slater returns, but I have been watching Shortland Street.
Shortland Street.
Thank you. Now, Crave is still a thing.
Thank goodness.
I am no longer shipping them.
Oh.
But they are still together. I think Maeve can do better, okay?
Okay.
I'm still watching them. They're still enjoyable to watch. I just hope she fucks off soon and Maeve gets somebody better.
Well, that's That's wind has changed. You were very keen on them.
Oh, I know.
Is it because one of them's married and in one of those open relationships?
Yeah!
Mate, I cannot... Can we debate this as real people? I could not do that. That would not be for me.
So, for anyone that's relying on us to keep them up to date with what's going on in Shortland Street, Maeve was a bit besotted with Sophia. They went out on a date. Well, they kissed. Then they went out on a date. And while they were out on this date, Maeve realises that she's wearing a wedding ring, which I don't think she wears when she's at work. And she's like, "Are you married?" And she's like, "Yeah."
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. What a fucker.
No, I don't even think she said sorry.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
Now, this is where I've got a little bit of an issue because if Maeve, she's really loyal, really monogamous, and there is absolutely no way that this will work. So, she's trying, and yeah, okay, they're a bit cute, they're a little bit hot, but ultimately, this is not going to last because some stuff happened last week which ended in Sophia having a word to one of her other colleagues about her wife, and then they told Maeve, and then Maeve questioned it, and she said, "I don't talk about my wife to my secondary partner." And the moment she said secondary partner is the moment that I could give a fuck what happens to her.
Good.
I don't want them together anymore.
Agree.
Because Maeve deserves better. But if you would like to follow along at home, I have put up, there are now 2 volumes of Maeve Mullen's 2026. Yep, there's part 1, there's part 2. And that's everything from the start of this year up until now. So if you'd like to catch up, keep up, whatever, go onto our, the Swarlanation Street YouTube channel and go to the playlist called Shortland Street, and they will be there waiting for you.
In summary, I think the idea of an open relationship sucks balls.
It's just not on. I don't like it. It's a no from me. It's just a flat out no from me.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Won't do that. Yeah, exactly. Now, speaking of doing things for love, but she won't do that. Charity is in
a
bind over
God.
in Emmerdale. Now, guys.
Dr.
Look,
Todd.
I know that they are vanity baiting. It's so obvious, but have they got me? Yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back on it.
Of course they have. I know that what they're doing, and I'm in anyway.
I will ship it till the end of time.
I
even
know,
if
right?
It never happens.
I know.
I don't know why. They're on to such a winner with them. Why are they doing this? Why?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I am ready to get hurt again.
Obviously, Charity's fucked. She is going to be found out. This baby is going to be revealed as hers and not Sarah's.
Poor baby Layla. And at which point does she have to then look after yet another child? She will have to, won't she?
Look, I honestly, it's going to come out. It's going to be a whole thing, and then I absolutely 100% think that Sarah and Jacob are going to adopt it anyway and pretend and embrace it as their own.
Good.
But in the meantime, she is being blackmailed by the most vile woman.
God. She's so good at it. She's so good.
Dr. Todd.
You know when occasionally there's a character, a baddie on a soap that makes you scream at the telly? That's her.
Now this actress, I've never seen her before in anything, but my God, she's good because I want her to choke on her darts. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's been this whole plot line where they're playing darts.
The mainly lesbian characters play darts.
For some reason, I don't know why, she's good at darts.
Gay.
Vanessa's not good at darts, but she would like to be taught how to play darts by Dr. Todd for some unknown reason, I don't know, but...
God, poor Vanessa. Poor Vanessa. I feel so sorry for her. She just always has these wrong-uns. Oh, just give her a nice girl.
Or give her Charity. Charity's not a nice girl.
Oh.
But give her Charity.
Vanity. Vanity all day long.
So she's living with Dr. Todd. Dr. Todd, she's menacing poor Jacob, making him cry. She's now blackmailing Charity and saying that she'll blow up her life if she doesn't get £20,000 to leave town. And while all of this is going on, she's dating her, but does she like her? Is she using her? It's all of it. She's a manipulative piece of shit, isn't she?
She's a total shrew. But it's made me really not enjoy. Enjoying is the wrong word, but like I've been really engaged in Emmerdale this week. I'm like, what the fuck is she going to do next? And I both love and loathe that soap trope where you're like, yes, she's about to get found out. Oh no, she's not.
No.
I just, oh my God. I know she has a shelf life, but in the meantime, I'm like, oh, this is deliciously horrible. I hate her so much.
Now, if anyone was under the impression that she'll be gone soon, she won't be.
No.
Because Emma Atkins was on this morning with Sharon Marshall earlier this week and basically said, it's only just beginning.
Oh God, I feel so wretched for Vanessa.
Oh, and Charity has kind of met a match. Like, when she went to hit her,
Yeah.
and when she grabbed her hand, when she grabbed her arm and stopped her from hitting her, I was like, oh shit. Charity's met a match here. She is in for a fight.
I mean, it's Charity, so obviously she will win eventually.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, and also like Manpreet. When did Manpreet? I suppose, given she didn't even notice her sister was a serial killer, I suppose it shouldn't come as any surprise that she doesn't notice her friend is a total dick.
Well, when's Manpreet going to come out? Because that would be a good storyline.
Oh, I agree. She's definitely one of those that we think's got a bit of it in her.
Yeah, and look, when's Mary going to get a girlfriend? Come on.
Oh, I love that actress.
I love Mary. I love her character. I think she's fantastic.
She's beautiful. I absolutely love her.
If you're not watching Emmerdale and you want to jump on, it's a great time to jump on board.
It's amazing rage baiting.
Don't be under any illusion that Vanity will be getting back together. They will do our best to. They'll use it. They'll use it to get us back. But just be aware, it's not going to happen.
I mean, I'm always wrong, but I don't know. I think this storyline could end with some sort of denouement, or at least another moment.
Oh look, God, I hope so. But I'm not. I'm just gonna look. Otherwise, I'm gonna get upset if it doesn't happen. So I'm sticking with it. Won't happen. It won't happen.
In the meantime, though, watching poor Vanessa suffer unwittingly is just going to be horrendous to watch.
I wasn't very happy with Vanessa the other week when she didn't believe Jacob, a guy that she has known since he was a literal baby or a child.
Yeah, she's known him all his life.
All of these things that this vile woman was saying, he's never displayed any tendency of anything that she was claiming him to be. And Vanessa's just believing her? Oh, come on, Vanessa.
Yeah. She's a bit blinkered, isn't she, sometimes?
Yeah.
Bless her.
Yep.
Blinded by love for the baddie.
Oh, why? Anyway, so jump on board. It's fun to hate on Dr. Todd. And
Yeah,
I can't wait for Charity to go scorched earth on her.
Yeah, come on, Charity.
Come on, Charity. We have faith in you. So that's that. So that is all of the things that we've been watching. Now, feedback. We've missed feedback for a couple of weeks because we've been so excited.
I don't think we've done it for about 3 episodes, have we?
I know, so that's my bad. So we're back with feedback. So I checked the old Spotify. We had, I think this was from our Sharon Marshall episode. So Jill305 said, such a good episode. It always sounds like you're enjoying yourselves very much, which makes it fun to listen to.
Yes, we are enjoying ourselves when we do this.
We are. Scarface says, another wonderful, entertaining episode. So funny, informative, and insightful. Thank you from America. Haley says, amazing again. Queen of soaps. What a guest. I agree. What a guest. She was fantastic.
I can say it as many times as you want. What a great human being. She just seems so into what she does, and she's so knowledgeable. And I just loved learning all that stuff. It was great.
And Kel, she says, I love Swarla and have been a fan of Carla Connors for years. Sharon Marshall is amazing. Agreed. So we had Fran said, kudos to us. You work so hard and you absolutely smashed this amazing episode. It spread so much love and I'm made up for you, and that it's being recognised. And that is because Daniel Alexis, the husband of writer Damon Alexis Rochford, so he said, thanks for the gorgeous shout-outs to me and Hollyoaks at Sharon Tweet and Swarlanation Street. Currently listening in the bath, loving every minute. A wonderful Corrie wedding written by Damon Alexis Rochford. I'm biased, but 2 things can be very true at the same time. Swarla, hearts.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I love that they gave that a listen.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think that, after we talked about the wedding and the vows and the fact that it was their vows, it felt, it was an incredible thing to get that feedback on Instagram.
Yep. And Midnight Swarla also reposted that and said, fantastic episode at Swarlanation Street. Well done. Great insight from Sharon and some fabulous writing from the Corrie team for the Swarla wedding. Heart, heart. Absolutely.
I just got one from this week's episodes.
Yep.
Jill says, "Love the Poseidon Adventure." Yeah, it's a top film. We all love the Poseidon Adventure. If you've never seen it, by the way, anyone listening to this, go watch it. It's a really good film.
Yep. Skylar said, "This is what a proper podcast sounds like, and real opinions and insights. Well done."
Oh, that's really nice. Well, like, we just do this because we're geeky about Coronation Street together, but to hear like what other people think is a real pleasure, and it's a real privilege, and we're happy, aren't we? We're happy people bother to listen and engage and be positive, because the world is so full of people just flinging shit at each other. So this is lovely. Thank you.
Yana said, "Absolutely magnificent episode, ladies. Take a bow."
Oh, we will. And
Thank you.
Yana, I still remember weeks ago you were having a shit time at work, so I still hope that it's going okay now.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope that we're having a better time at work. Emma said, "I really enjoyed listening to this. I found all the storyline behind the scenes information very interesting. Thank you." And Tilly Girl said, "Brilliant ep with the ultimate Swarla content provider, Sharon Tweet. Glorious as she is." Yes.
Yeah, she did provide some good talking points, didn't she, for people, which was cool.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. So we got a message from Ashley in the States on Instagram, and she said, "Hiya."
Hiya.
Hiya. I'm here in the States, and I've enjoyed finding a space for Swarla fans chatting about all things Swarla.
Oh, lush.
Thanks for putting this together, and I look forward to what's coming for these ladies, as do we.
As do we, Ashley, as do we. Lovely. It's lovely that you're listening, and I hope you're having a great time over in the States, wherever you are.
On the Shut Up episode.
Shut up. I forgot about that. I love it. Shut up. That's what we should have said at the end of the end of all those nice things. Shut up.
So Hayley wrote, please don't divorce this work wife. McPhilly forever. Brilliant pod again. McPhilly forever.
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you.
It's all right. Look, I plan on keeping I plan on keeping this one for a while, so don't worry about that, Hayley.
Yeah, we're not having an open relationship.
No, there'll be none of that. Now, Scarface said, Swarla is finally getting married, and I got to hear my comment read on my favourite podcast. What a fantastic week. I love the podcast. Love you both. Thank you for all you do for us fans. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you, Scarface.
Oh my God. I totally know what Scarface is talking about as well, because I like EastEnders, as has been discussed, and I fucking love EastEnders After Dark. If you've never watched that podcast or listened to it, it's so, so good. And last week they read out one of my messages on Instagram, and I literally felt famous. I was like, oh my God, it's me.
So yeah, thank you for all that feedback. Now, you can email us at swarlanationstreetpodcast@gmail.com. You can message us on Twitter, YouTube. I'm trying to put more stuff on the YouTube channel, because I had someone from Canada tell me that they watch everything on there. So I'm like,
right.
Maybe I should pay a little bit more attention to the old YouTube. So watch out for some stuff, not just Crave stuff, maybe some more stuff too. So YouTube, check out our YouTube channel. You like and subscribe and do all those things. Or don't. I don't really care. You know, we don't make any money off any of this. We just do it for the love of it.
We just fucking love it.
It is nice to have people enjoying the content that you're putting out there. And if you would like to buy us a coffee, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/Swarlanation
Did you mention Instagram?
We're also on Instagram.
Yeah.
And TikTok. We're on the TikToks too.
Oh, we're on the TikToks.
We're
Wow.
everywhere, baby. We're everywhere. So, next week, Carla is back. What more do you need? That's it.
Bit of Swarla we've got, apparently.
Yep.
So that's
Carla's
exciting.
back. Swarla's back. That is all you need to know. It is time to do that thing you do. Go on.
Oh, kill me now. Actually, don't kill me now, otherwise we'd have to have another murder mystery.
Yeah, we'll have to have another murder mystery. It'll last for months.
Come on, let's have some Swarla next week. And sorry, everyone, for going on about the murder. If it's any consolation, we didn't like it any more than you do. And as a result, we are terminating the interview at 11:20 on the 15th of the 5th, 2026.
Well done. Well done. That's good. That's good.
Finally, you're going home. I decide when she goes home.
Is this going to take long?
It'll take as long as it takes.
You need to let her go.
Wait there. Let me find the key. You're free to go.
Why?
Because I'm the supervising officer and I say so.